The United States is pouring more weapons into Ukraine in hopes it will boost their defense. President Biden announced a new round of aid to the country today. KAMR Local 4 Washington correspondent Hannah Brandt joins us now live from our nation's capital with the latest. Hannah, good evening. What can you tell us about this latest aid package?
Jackie, good evening. This is an $800 million injection into Ukraine's defensive forces. And this new package is a step up from what we've already sent them.
U.S. artillery, ammo, and helicopters are all headed to Ukraine.
What's going into the calculation for what we're giving Ukraine is really these constant conversations we're having with them, what they tell us they need.
President Biden announced the new aid package after a call with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, and just hours after calling Russia's war a genocide for the very first time.
Yes, I called it genocide because it's become clearer and clearer that Putin is just trying to wipe out the idea of even being able to be a Ukrainian.
While the U.S. has sent military help since the beginning of the conflict, this new round includes heavier weapons.
This kind of mark a step up in the kind of aid the U.S. is sending to them?
Oh, sure, I think so. I mean, these are additional capabilities. Some of them, as you said, that we haven't provided them in the past.
Still, there are some who feel America is not doing enough to help.
Putin only understands strength. And America must meet this moment with American strength.
Former Vice President Mike Pence is among the Republicans pushing to send stronger weapons.
That means more military aid to the brave and courageous Ukrainian military. That means more economic sanctions.
But the Biden administration says they're trying to strike a fragile balance.
There's not a day that we're not making these decisions where we're also not thinking about escalation management with the Russians. You have to.
And Kirby tells me they are working to get this new equipment to Ukraine as soon as possible, but it can take a few days to transfer and process it all. Live in Washington, I'm Hannah Brandt.
Hannah, did President Biden and Ukraine's President Zelensky, did they discuss any further action to help Ukraine?
They did. They also talked about the possibility that the U.S. could impose more sanctions on Russia. The White House says that's always an option that's on the table, but White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says that they haven't exactly decided what that will look like yet.
Hannah, as always, thank you for your work. For more political coverage, local, state, and national, our website is myhighplains.com.